jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please have me down. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please let me down. Yeah, I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Rolling out to Durban, my eating like a dawn, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on our home team. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding him to no gain.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun, Murray. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. On a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing now is Murray. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Jeanty. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Once again, it's Genty. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And
Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Nick Herbig in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Murray. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That tackle for loss earned by Alante Taylor.
as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw in that play with a loss. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Slot man moves right. Murray now to throw. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. That stop made by Jack Campbell.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. He's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
44-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This pass is caught by London. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Okay. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now we give up the middle to Williams. He's still on his feet. And touchdown! Kyron Williams, 39 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
First down, Rams.
On the give, Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Murray going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lane. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now a handoff to Genty. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Second down and 8. To throw, it's Murray. The quick slant caught. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll leave it with a 3rd and 2.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Ashton Genty taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
19 tight. 19.
They'll set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
10 at the 25-yard line.
70. Here we go.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And now they'll shift things around. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Murray. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. This is caught at the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
76, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams. Touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
And you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's Murray. On the move past the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ballgame. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Play action. Now it's Murray. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Murray. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
On the give, Genty. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Murray now. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Terry McLaurin from 10 yards out. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. He'll look to Williams to begin things. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And they'll send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here's Lane. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And a Rams first down.
To throw is Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray. A throw left side, hauled in by Lane. Third and 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and 8. Looking to throw. Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a first down with a cherry on top. 31 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there.
The slot man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse that.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
2nd and 11. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Got a man, it's London. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. Here comes Genty. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
On the ground, it's Genty. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes they break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield, go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Practice 60. Panthers, Cowboys.
It looks like they'll move things around here. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 35. Now back to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brings up second and 2 at the Rams' 27-yard line.
Second and 2. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down. And that's going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try to pin him back there.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Now Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now it's second and 10. Now it's Genty.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Third and 5. To throw is Murray. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Coach.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Genty. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. I guess guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now they show jet sweep it instead, or run up the middle here. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And they take a knee. And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After a long two-week build-up here in the Bay Area, the moment has finally arrived. It is time for football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
Let's
As
win
it'll
right
be the
here.
AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
Murray going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
To throw, it's Murray. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Everyone rolls into the Super Bowl saying, hey, I'm confident. I'll just do what I did before. But let's face it, you got to be wary of the jitters going into a big game like this. Super Bowl's unlike any other game you're going to play.
And now he's starting out 0 for 2. We'll see if he can rebound. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down.
19, 60. 40-yard line. Set, ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
But the man is Tucker. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. And it is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll go again with Ginty. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. They need 2. Here's third down.
And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Ginty. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Brings up fourth down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First down, Rams.
On first down, it's Ginty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. From the gun, Murray. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. The run straight ahead with Genti.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Well, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Pats are going to take over here up near the 40.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
18, cut 19, cut 19. Let's go. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Play action. Now it's Murray. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jack Campbell with a pick. He may go. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have the nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, a heck of a move. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Xavier Worthy. 54 yards. And the Patriots are once again back in front.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. A run out of the gun with Genty. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Murray. They'll get this out to Genty.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
First down, Rams.
Play fake. Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. And the Pats will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams. When a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just have the linebacker make that play.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
79 Broncos. Now that Mustang 19, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Patriots, first down.
They'll drop the throw.
down to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trey Tucker, 35 yards. And the Patriots continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. In motion, the tight end. Shotgun now for Murray. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Murray now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Murray. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 4, this is second down and 1. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, it's Murray. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyler Murray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. spots at the line, ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. 2nd and 10.
19.
They'll throw now on the final play. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Gets past one man. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation. One that they have a much...
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Jordan Davis able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Ace. 2, hot.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Gay is on for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Patriots 38, Rams 14. Jack Fox.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Murray from midfield. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. On the give, Genty. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
He's got a man on the comeback route. That's McLaurin. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Ashton Genty, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. And we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Okay, ready?
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
Dragon, Warriors, 7.
Looking to throw. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. They got his man, complete. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. And Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Caught at the 26. Set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
18, Robert. Here we go. Stop. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. DK Metcalf, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Murray, one final try. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And it's another Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
It's a franchise rich with success, and now once again, the Lombardi Trophy belongs to the New England Patriots. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.